My name is Mark Morabito. I'm co-founder and executive chairman of Voleo. I'm here with my colleagues Thomas Beattie and Anthony Choi. Thomas and Anthony will take you through the app, but as co-founder and architect of the original vision, I want to introduce Voleo to you. In case you haven't heard, Voleo is the only true social trading app in existence today. You can't use Voleo on your own. You have to use it with others. It is social by necessity. Fantasy football meets gaming, meets stock trading. At Voleo, we believe investing should be both fun and profitable. Our social trading app is a mobile and web-enabled technology platform that allows users to form their own private trading groups to invest in publicly traded securities. When a person decides to set up a trading group in Voleo, it's a little bit like settling a trust. They establish the initial rules. What is the minimum investment amount? What is the maximum investment amount? When a proposal to buy or sell a stock is made, how long do people have to banter in the virtual discussion room about the proposal before entering a vote? And if they don't vote, what is the default action? And there are a whole bunch of other rules. Suffice it to say, once those original rules are set down and the club completely formed, no one person can control what happens from there. The app takes over from that point eternally, and democracy rules in the Voleo universe. Voleo is creating an entirely new trading environment where club trading success and failure is tracked, and individuals are scored on their trading, their proposals, and their ultimate decisions. We call this the DROID, the Definitive Return on Investment Decisions. It is actually the subject of a US patent. You cannot fake the DROID, you cannot game the system. With a high DROID, those individuals that make the right calls, proposing, approving, or disapproving club trades, will soon become tomorrow's rock stars of a newly created social trading ecosphere. Retail stock trading has been on a decline for years, and some people think that trend is irreversible. We disagree. We're going to make it fun again, and that will increase equity participation. We strive to create a true and transparent investment community through a platform that lowers the barriers to entry while providing tangible benefits for novice and experienced investors. Over to you, Tom.
Thanks, Mark. I've spoke to countless people that do not currently invest, and it always comes down to the same four factors. I don't have enough money, I don't have enough knowledge, I don't have enough time, or I'm afraid. Let us show you how Voleo breaks down those barriers and makes investing fun. Here I am on the Voleo platform, and as you can see, I'm on 3 teams. One with my colleagues, one with my family, and one with my friends. I can view my assets in 2 ways, across the clubs that I'm participating in, or I can see my pro rata aggregated share across all of my accounts. You can see I have exposure to over 30 positions, and I'm broadly diversified. Let's dive into one of our clubs now. Here on the Warthogs, I'm participating with my friends Anthony and Gordon. We manage a relatively modest portfolio with 10 holdings, but are sitting on a lot of cash. I've had my eye on Berkshire Hathaway for some time, and I think I'm going to propose a trade. Proposals are essential to Voleo because it's the democratic majority that sends the trade to market. Having selected the security and the club, and whether I'm buying or selling, I simply drag out my limit price and allocation, making it easy for even a novice investor to see how much of their portfolio will be allocated to the position if it fills without ever needing a calculator. On the review screen, I add a note to my friends to explain why I'm initiating this proposal and think it's the right time for the trade. Upon submission, I have an opportunity to tweet to my followers or post onto Facebook to gather insights from a broader audience and to share my passion for investing. Meanwhile, my team has received a notification, which when followed, takes them directly to the proposal. They can see what I've suggested doing, vote quickly using the buttons at the bottom, or enter into a private discussion forum to debate the merits of the trade. As you can see, Anthony's already voted against me. This voting process is truly unique. Voleo tracks every decision by every individual member, and all of the things that I wanted to do that my group didn't agree with live here. The Droid portfolio lets me lock off those decisions at the time in the future when I would net them to 0. This enables me to learn, and more importantly, to prove to my friends how things would have gone if everyone had listened to me. This feeds a transparent community of top-performing individuals based on decisions and clubs based on actual trades. I can gather insights from these top performers, and if I choose to, follow one in real time. So if I can't be on a top investors club, I can take their ideas and validate them with my trusted peers. So let's recap. If you didn't have enough money, you're now pooling your resources with a team. If you didn't have the knowledge, you're gathering insights from the community. If you didn't have the time, it takes just seconds to vote. And if you're afraid, nothing will make you feel better than buying at the same time and price as your trusted friends. For those of you that don't need help with the barriers to entry, you can still split a single discount brokerage commission and never miss out on a great trade. Mark?
Thanks, Tom. This app is not targeted toward old trading warhorses. It's obviously targeted to a younger demographic. And studies show that consumers in this demographic trust their peers more than any other source to help them make their buying decisions. We believe they will do likewise for financial decisions where they share a vested interest in a successful outcome in respect of how to buy and when they want to do it online, mobile-enabled 24/7. Voleo enables that to happen. We are a fully FINRA-registered broker-dealer, and we're also registered in all 50 US states. We are currently in live beta. Commercial launch is scheduled for H2 this year. We've raised over $3.5 million in equity to date. We are planning to close a pre-IPO round in the late spring and go public on the TSX in Canada in the autumn of 2017. Our plan is to migrate our listing to the NASDAQ as the user-based revenue growth and market capitalization permits, but an earlier IPO will provide liquidity for investors, something that's really lacking in this space at present. Thank you very much for your attention today.